Hello, welcome back to the chair here. My name is Daisy. I am a licensed nail tech in North Carolina for over 5 years now. So today's we are doing tips and tricks. So today's tips and tricks is going to be regarding how to read clients, how to read people, like in the aspect of creating a full set for them. This is something that I noticed that grew as time went and as I started making more full sets and stuff. For example, a client would come in. I remember when I first started, I was super nervous. I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. The design comes after you set your foundation. After you have a good quality nails. Quality. Okay? So we'll get to the quality part, but look at this set. I'm really proud of this set, bro. Look at it's so cute. There's not rarely a time where I really like my nails set, and this is like, it's so cute. I was dreading it. It took me 6 hours. You just met this person. They're nervous. You're nervous. There's already a little nervous. How do you break that ice? That's where you gotta get your creative juices going, right? You gotta get your creative juices going. So I looked at their outfit. What do they normally wear? You're not gonna put French tip on a girl who wears full metal outfit, like, you know, like rock and roll outfit. I'm not gonna put French tip and flowers and bunnies on them, right? Sometimes I could be wrong, you know. This is why you ask. This is why you suggest. I would give no more than 2 or 3 options, and then go from there. And even sometimes I would ask, what kind of music do they listen? 1, it helps create conversation. 2, it helps you set the environment of what kind of music they like. I'm gonna put something, if they want French tip, yeah, we're gonna do French tip, but alter it to their style, because this is something they're gonna wake up and look at every single day for the next 2+ weeks, you know? Somebody comes in really cute pink bow ties, rainbows and sunshines. I'm not gonna put an all black nail set unless they ask for it, you know? You can throw that in your 3 options that you suggest. Because first you're gonna build the foundation. You're gonna clean up your cuticle, and that's where you're creating this conversation, right? And I'm already thinking, all right, French tip, 3D flowers, stones, right? So, and also you can ask, you know, do you have any pictures that you've been looking at? Sometimes they do have some, and that helps, you know, and then you can incorporate a little bit of here, a little bit of that, and then that's where it's your picture in your mind, you're gonna create it. And that's the magic behind all this. They sit down, you already have your prep down, you have your tips. All right, let's lay the foundation. If you're really lost still, don't start bringing out 15 acrylic colors. I've done that once. It did not go well. They never came back. And that's okay. You know, you're going to have... And right, you already have your foundation. And then this is why, you know, for example, on this set, I'm my own client, right? I'm my own client. I still did not know what I wanted because I had a lot of ideas. So I set my foundation as white. From there, you know, I look at my outfit. I'm like, okay... I would suggest myself, okay, do you like French tip? No, I don't like French tip on me. I like French tip on other people, but on me, my hands are long, my fingers are long and skinny and crooked. If I have French tip, I feel like it makes them longer and crookeder. So I don't want French tip. Okay, that knocks that one out. So, you know, I've been eyeing some eyeshadow. This was based off some eyeshadow inspiration that I saw. Blended. That blended feeling, right? And then I like the blended feeling. I added that. I was still a little iffy. I'm like, I need to pop a color. I want some pink. So I added pink. You can see right here. I added pink. Can you see? Okay, here we go. I added pink.
Damn, what color did you add again?
I added pink. And I was like, oh my God, that's so ugly. I don't like it. So what I did, I chromed it. I added a chrome, and it added that perfect touch of soft and blendy but chrome pop, and it just came out so beautiful. And these glow in the dark, purple white. So yeah, that was for me. You can even look it up. We have the whole world in our hands, bro. Literally, we have the whole world. We can find information like this. And then you put inspo, and then if you have too much inspo, I wouldn't suggest spending more than 5 minutes, honestly. After 5 minutes, your head starts like it starts overheating. You need to cool it down, right? So put the phone down and just start placing, like I said, a base color, a nice safe base color. Go based off their outfit. If they're wearing all black, I would go with white, even black. I would go, oh, for example, this other, I'll show you this other story that's really true. YouTube girl, and she came in, and she was like, she didn't know what she wanted, right? She's a little girl. I'm like, oh, that's okay. So I looked at her outfit. This girl was tie-dyed from the head down, like tie-dyed sweater, tie-dyed socks. I was like, oh my God, you like tie-dye? I have a perfect idea. And I didn't even know how to do tie-dye, honestly. We were just working with gel polish. So what I did, I was like, looked up how to do tie-dye with gel polish, and it popped up just like that, how to do it. You set a foundation of pink, and then you cure that. And then you put another foundation. That's where you start grabbing like the brush, the art brush, like the little brush, and you just put pink, purple, still not uncured, and then you go with the like a tip or something, bro. You can use anything, and you go like this, and you go like this, and they came out so cute little tie-dye nails. They were so cute. She loved them, bro. She loved them. Thank you so much for joining. Again, my name is Daisy. Thank you so much for joining. Again, my name is Daisy. I licensed nail tech in North Carolina, and I'll see you next time.